Right, good afternoon all. We're here to do our presentation on teaching and learning. We've got Satnam sat over on the computer. We've got Chris who'll be speaking later as well as Adam, and my name's Stuart. So we need to make sure that all learning environments are safe, comfortable and supportive, to name but a few. Now in 1943 and then updated in 1954, there was Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This is a theory in psychology which depicts a 5-tier model of what people's needs are and the levels of importance that they have to individuals. Now, if you're happy at home and in your personal life, then chances are improved that you will be at college or at work. If we have a look at the slide that's on the screen, this actually shows Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So it starts off at the bottom, physiological needs. Now this is the base of all of above, and the main things we need to survive and to start to make us happy. So simple things like air that we breathe, water to drink, food to eat and shelter to help keep us safe. Now safety is the next level up, as you can see. People need to feel safe in their everyday in their environment, and this will allow to help them talk to each other, open up and start to build friendships and relationships. Now talking of others and opening up, that brings us on to the next level of love and belonging. Now this can be simple, just talking to someone new, or simple words of encouragement from someone that you respect, your peers, or again, people that you've just got to know. From this, you can actually gain esteem. Now this is just giving people the confidence to do something simple, even if you're in a class of strangers, putting your hand up, answering a question, something that you never thought you'd be able to do, but now you feel you can. And this again leads us on to the next one, self-actualization. The realization or completion of something that you possibly thought you couldn't achieve, or even something simple like spelling a hard word, or as I say, putting your hand up in an environment that you never thought you'd be able to do in front of a room of strangers. The main change from 1943 to the 1954 version was the realization that you didn't necessarily have to have the previous tier to be able to move up the tiers, which actually for once I think is an upgrade that's positive and for better. I'll now pass you over to Adam, who will talk through the next slide. Thank you for your time.
Afternoon everybody. I'm going to be speaking about inclusive teaching, which involves equal opportunities, being aware of barriers and challenges such as dyslexia, ADHD and anything they are made aware of. Stimulating and engaging, varying activities to keep their attention. Encourage active learning. Students understand, making sure students understand things and students understand differently. Brings me on to the VARC scale. So V is for visual. Visual is an iPad, books, YouTube. Auditory, things like lectures and podcasts. Reading and writing. Reading books, writing timesheets, etc. Kinesthetic, like visual videos, lecturing face to face with other students, lecturing face to face, talking to other students, and hands-on practice in the workshop. This brings me on to functional skills. It is important to provide operatives with level 2 English, level 2 maths and level 2 IT. So set rules. You must do this. You can't use your mobile phone in the classroom unless the tutor says you need it for your skills. So basic skills is level 2 English, Maths, IT, and having a good approach and taking each other's people's opinions. If we don't manage behaviour, we can't teach. Government brought in functional skills in 2012 and reformed it in 2019. Now I'm going to pass you over to Chris.
Cheers. Yeah, my name's Chris and I'm going to be doing a talk on behaviour, respect and ground rules. Well, this is a good example of respect. This was when I played for Manchester United, had a heart attack. All the team, both teams was round him, giving him respect. And yeah. It's important to promote behaviour and respect in the classroom or workplace. It means that when people get on, they will learn easier and they will enjoy it. So these are a few certain things that we need to try and do. Number one is respect their views. If they've got an argument or they've got something to say, you should listen to it and not respond to it, but just take it unless it's rude. Two, respect their religion. If they, you know, I don't know what the word is. If they, I don't know. Well, three, respect their gender. Also, you know, we're all different basically. And to motivate the learners, we try and use different types of teaching. Well, this is a good example of one, which is the PowerPoint. But I also like to use visuals to work with as well. Real life tools and other bits, yeah. But also find out what you prefer. If you like, there's other different ways. There's slides you can use. There's YouTube or other good TikTok. There's loads of stuff you can get decent you know, learning information on. So yeah, and there's a few ground rules really. Is timekeeping is an important one to me. For me, if everybody's there on time, we can start the lesson on time. We all, you know, nobody comes in late, disrupts what we're trying to get across, and if that's for both me, the teacher, you, the learner, it disrupts. But sometimes it can't be helped. But you know, if we can just have that, that'd be great. Your phones as well. Phones, sometimes don't have your phone looking at them and, you know, not being interested. Try and get interested. If you need your phone on because it's an important phone call, maybe, yeah. But also you have a break at 10 o'clock or 1 o'clock, which is, you know, the best times to use them. So again, you're not disrupting the class really. And yeah. And also try to keep swearing down to what you're comfortable with in your group. Aggressive swearing is not acceptable anywhere, but we all know that it's now used in common everyday language, and to a you know, low-key degree, it's not too bad. And just have consideration for others, and just be careful of who you offend with your swearing and what you are saying. And yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for listening to the presentation.
Sorry, I got stuck on that one. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what words to say on that one.